Hello and a very good afternoon, good morning. Welcome along to Crafters TV for the launch of an unbelievable new bundle. This is the Scenes of Light collection, and I just wanted you to see from the top of the show the kind of things that you are going to be able to create with this collection. Real standout pieces which allow you to create cards, home decor projects, and so much more that I think everybody is going to love. It's a beautiful collection, and what I love most about this is whether you are somebody who's already got the bundle from HSN or you've never seen this bundle before, there's going to be something for you on this show that you're going to want to get your hands on. And if you were looking at that at the start and you're thinking to yourself, there is no way that I am going to be able to create a project like that, the whole point is, yes, you are. It is a brand new launch, a launch which you're going to absolutely love. And if you saw it this morning on Wake Up Call, you will already have a bit of a sneak peek as to what these Scenes of Light stamp and die collections are all about. £54.37, $63.84 is your platinum price. I'll give you a full rundown of the bundle in just a few moments' time. But a lady who is a light in my life, see what I did there? She's with me for the next couple of hours. It is the lovely Debbie Fisher. What about this collection, Fish?
Oh, I'm swooning now, Ben. How amazing is that? You're obviously the light of my life as well. Yeah, do you know what? I'm super excited. These are incredible. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to put it out there. We call them Scenes of Lights because it means you can put strings of lights in them. But you crafty crafters, you took all our lights from Dreamies away from us last week. Yes, so we are going to get them back in stock very soon. So keep a lookout for those strings of lights. But what these cards have been designed for is meaning that you can add light to them. You can put tea lights in them. You can put those strings of lights in them. And you're going to be able to create amazing masterpieces like
fantastic.
This. I mean, honestly, building up these creations are going to make your life such a joy. There's really beautiful designs. You can keep your front nice and simple, but have that. I mean, how gorgeous is that? It really does look like you've got that gorgeous little fairy village in the background. It's a very magical card. Put all your lights in here, your tea lights, that lights we see at the beginning with that, and Ben will show you that more with the concepts. Honestly, these are endless, lots of different ways. So these are all being put into a card, but what about just making a flat box?
Love it.
Having an open box, and you can see it's just a box card. And then if I bring in this one as well and switch the lights on, you've actually got the gorgeous lights in here.
Fantastic.
I mean, isn't it just so pretty? So honestly, if you want to light up your life and light up somebody's Christmas, these are the dies for you.
Absolutely right. Loads of you already in. Hello to Wanda and Shelley and Eden. Cheryl's in from North Carolina. Jutta's in from Germany. Karen from the US as well. Listen, I want to quickly tell you about this deal because it is phenomenal, and hold your horses, because if you're saying to me, well, I've already got this deal, I bought it already when it launched on HSN. You have not got it all, and I will tell you for why. This bundle brings to you all these Scenes of Light stamp and dies, and what I love about them the most is you've got some everyday collections in here, and then obviously some Christmas focused ones too. This one here is your Fairies of Light. So again, you can see that you've got all of the components here to be able to create these cards with that depth and dimension. You know, they look fantastic on their own, but then when you add those lights in there too, these really do go to the next level. They all come with beautiful stamps as well. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. And again, beautiful. Is it difficult to do? You're going to find out that it's not. That the dies again do all the work for you to create some beautiful, beautiful cards. Now, as I said, what you've got in this collection is a few Christmas ones and a few everyday collections for you as well. So this one here is your Village of Light. So again, you can Christmas this up if you want to. You can use this for Halloween potentially. If you want to use this for new homes, you can as well. But there's nothing which just says Christmas about this one particularly, so you can use it all year round. A house house is made of bricks and beams, a home is made of hopes and dreams, is your gorgeous sentiment that comes with that. Now, also in this collection, come on, if you weren't feeling Christmassy before, you are now feeling super Christmassy with the rooftops of light. So this is Father Christmas in his sleigh, pulled by the reindeers, flying through the night sky. For those parents out there who have ever done that thing on Christmas Eve where you've taken the kids outside and tried to spot Santa in the sky, this collection for me is evocative of that. Those magical moments, you know, Christmas Eve when you're looking for Santa is captured in this collection, which is included. May you never be too grown up to search the skies this Christmas Eve. How gorgeous is that sentiment? Now then, on top of that, this gorgeous collection here is your Nativity of light. Again, nice and super simple for you to be able to create these projects. And again, what you'll see is that with some of the collections that you've got, this and the one I'm about to show you in a second, you can combine them as well and make your own scenes with them. Again, with this one, you're going to get your stamps and dies included, and you've got Silent Night, Holy Night, All is Calm, All is Bright. Now, this is a bundle which you may well have already seen on HSN. What we're doing here is going one step further and bringing you a set which is exclusive to us here on CTV. Now, if you go for the bundle, this is coming to you for free. However, for those of you, and I know there's many who bought the bundle on HSN, you need to get this one too, right? Well, you can go for it individually. Details on your screen right now. It's $16.99 or $19.95. What I will say though, is this is going to be hugely popular. And if this sells out, so does the bundle. Right, and 20% of the stock of this on its own has already gone. So just bear that in mind. If you are brand new to this, get it quickly because, as I say, we are dependent on this particular stamp and die set. That one goes, the bundle is gone. But as I've said, if you've not yet got any of these, you need to go for the full collection. Absolutely you do. It's £54.37 or $63.84. Everyone saves almost £17, almost $20 today, but Platinum members get that price there. And don't forget, of course, if you're not yet a Club Inspire member, get joined up, all right? You can go to our website, hit the Club Inspire page. It'll take you a couple of minutes to fill in your details. You'll get 250 points to get you started within the club, and then you'll also get 20% off your first order, so that price will be applicable to you. Already going, already flying, the Wise Men of Light is absolutely scooting out the door. And of the launch stock, 15% of the stock has already gone. Wake up call, it was flying out the door. It's going right now as well. What are you waiting for? I know what you're waiting for. You're waiting for a demo because you're saying to me, well, it's all very well for you to stand there and say, you know, it's simple to do, but how simple is it, Debbie? That is the question.
Well, come then, Ben. Let's have a demo with Debbie. And we're going to do a great one. So we're going to do some Christmas crafting. We're going to do a bit of glitter. It's going to be lovely. So the actual die pack itself, as you can see, is huge. It's a lovely big die cut. I love this because there's so many different ways to use them, so many elements that you can use embellishments on your Christmas cards, so not just for what they're designed for. What I also love about them is each one of these dies don't have a bottom cutting edge. They cut into your card, so they're almost like your little mini creatables. So this line along the bottom is not a cut line, which is amazing. And then you've got this gorgeous Santa, which you can put in the background as well. So the idea of these, so you can see on the packets, is they have your aperture. So your aperture, again, just has almost that bridge part to cut out. Now you can use that, or you can create your own. You could use a nesting die. So if you've got a different shape, all you do is just don't cut the bottom into it. So we're going to be using this one. We're also going to be using our main, so what you'll find in every pack, you'll have your two to decorate the front, so they will become your pop-out pieces at the front, and then you have the elongated one to go behind, so you're creating that scene.
Yeah.
And this one's great because even though it's Christmassy, without that piece and maybe the Christmas tree, which you could put something else on, you could cut this bit off and you've got it for every year round.
Yeah.
You know, you've sort of almost got like a New York skyline there, haven't you? So, you know, you can use those for anything. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of card. Now, before I start as well, we do have full instructions in each pack. So it will give you step-by-step instructions and step-by-step picture instructions as well, which for me is always good at a glance that you can see what the actual information means. So all those step-by-steps, you follow all those and you'll end up with your card. So we're taking our first card blank and we're going for a 6-inch card by a 12-inch. You're going to then score at 3, 6 and 9 inches. As simple as that, so nice and simple. Then you're going to take that main worker die, which is going to be placed in the centre. Now, you can put this wherever you want it. If you want to have that up high, you can have it up high. If you want it low, so you can do whichever you want. So I'm sort of going to do it sort of midway really. So I'm going to place it about there. And then also what I'm going to do is take one of these elements. So we'll take this first one. Oh, doesn't want to release from its, ouch, sticky tabs.
Brand new.
Brand new. So placing them into there. And then we're going to pop that in. Right, so what I'm going to do first is cut this out first, and we're going to use our low tack tape just to tape that down. And we're going to do that twice. So there we go. Popping that in.
There's already loads of chat coming in, by the way. Hello to Kathy, who's in, saying can't wait for the show. Shadiah says, hiya, Lord, Ben and Debbie, how you doing? And Bonnie says, hello from Newcastle. Hello, Bonnie Brown. Great to have you with us again. Lovely to have your company. You were with us last night on the cart load. Anne says, the village is my favourite one. These cards are adorable, says Clarice. So excited for this set, says Susie T. And Pan Craven with us as well. Just backing up my ink pads and stamping platform and going out into the garden to craft, seeing as we have a sunny day.
Oh, I see. I commented on Pam's post yesterday. She was crafting with her neighbours.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, she was crafting in the garden with her neighbours.
Well, that's lovely, that, isn't it?
How lovely is that? And that's what I said. The best type of crafting is crafting with your friends.
I didn't realise, because we're obviously stuck in here for 12 hours. I don't mean it like that. You're not stuck. I mean, we love being in here for 12 hours. Stuck's not a great word to use.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't, Ben. Not at all.
We're like that. Let us out. No, we're not really. So I never really. I didn't go outside that much, so I didn't realise it was such a nice day.
I don't go outside at all.
Apparently, it's glorious out there today.
Well, I come in, and Johnny was just coming out to get some air, and and it was really hot and sunny when I come in. It was beautiful. The reason I don't go out, especially when it's hot and sunny, is because I get all hot and bothered, and then I think, well, I'm just going to be all hot and sweaty, and I've still got a show to do, which is not very nice. And it's cooler in here.
It is. Johnny's normally out there in the sunshine.
I would be out there if I could just sit in the sun. I would. I love the sun. Absolutely.
You want to get the Johnny look? He rolls his trousers up to his knees, and he gets a hanky out, and he ties little knots on his head, and he sits out there.
That's funny.
In the sunshine, getting a tan.
So this time what we're doing, we're placing, so on here you've got 2 little notches at each side is where your cutting line stops, and we're going to pop those notches right on to the cutting lines at the base of our aperture that we've just done, and take that down, and then I can now fit on that extra one, so we are going to cut that as well. So just checking where my lines are, just on that piece there. And we're just going to make sure they go up to the side. And let's pop another piece of tape on there.
So just a bit of lining up the base of each die, isn't it? So that you've got the...
Yep, that's all it is. Yeah, absolutely. For me, these dies are a real labour of love.
Yeah.
When you start doing them, you'll be hooked in no time, and you'll just want to keep making them. And what I would suggest is to pre-cut lots of inserts like this, and then you just have your 6x6 card blank that they go into, and then you can start really getting ahead and making your Christmas cards with these.
Loads of love coming in. Pam just saying beautiful collection, and Susie T saying this is the set I won in the preview show. I'm so excited to get it. I remember that, Susie T. I remember that. And let us know, by the way, if you've already ordered yours. Let us know if you've got this already as well, and if you've started crafting with it We would love to know if you have. And if you have already previously bought this on HSN, don't forget, you need to get the Wise Men of Light collection as well, because that's exclusive to us here on CTV. You won't have that one within your collection. So you need to kind of finish off the collection today by grabbing that. It's only $13.59 for Platinum members, or $15.96. You already love the concept if you've bought the full collection, so complete it right now. And if you haven't already got any of these, you can also use this in your multi-buy as well. Any two for 30 or 38. And there's the details of the full collection for you as well. So far, so followable, I would say, Debbie, with this. I'm following this.
Absolutely.
It's nice and simple.
Yep, and all I'm doing is now reinforcing those score lines at the edges, so we know we've got all those in nice and neat. So reinforcing those, and I mean, yes, how easy was that to create such a beautiful start to our card? So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start mat and layering. Now, let me just bring in some of the bits. So we've got some, let's put our reindeer onto this one. So we'll have our nice, beautiful blue reindeer. Don't knock the reindeer, Nicola.
Nicola's just got in our ear. Blue reindeer? Why? Well, why not? You know, Rudolph had a red nose.
It's very, very true. It will look nice. It'll look Christmassy, I promise. So then what we're going to do is, let me just get a silver piece of card. And we're going to take then these two pieces and cut them onto here. So let's just put the ones in that we can fit in, and I've got one to show of that one. So let's bring in my darker ones here. So do you know what your Play Your Crafts Right game is tomorrow yet?
Me? I'm not here, am I?
Oh yes.
Part-timer.
You are a part-timer.
Hashtag
yes.
part-time presenter. Hashtag only doing 2 days. Hashtag getting old. Hashtag two's enough. No, it's my daughter's birthday tomorrow, so that's why I'm not here, obviously. Yes.
Yes. Daisy's turning double figures tomorrow.
10,
so,
yeah, can you believe it?
Absolutely. Right, the next step here is you're going to see where you want that background to be. So because we don't have a cutting line, you can decide where you want to put it. So if you want to do it a bit higher, so then when this is put on, you've got that like higher in the background, or you want to do it just a little bit lower, so it's just showing through the tops of that beautiful housing. So we're going to pop ours about there, and then let me make sure, I think we can perhaps fit them all on. Pop that down the side, and actually we just need to do, I'm just going to do these ones, because otherwise we're going to be doing loads of die cutting, and we want to get on to more of the other designs. Well,
whilst you're cutting, I'll just read a few more comments, because there's so many lovely ones coming through. Good afternoon, says Brenda, I'm going to be busy with my Christmas 3D scene dies have just arrived. I've ordered the scenes of light. I hope hubby finds some films to watch now the football has finished. I honestly have no restraints, says Terry Tom. These fabulous new products. And faces, my HSN order for these dies is out for delivery today.
Oh, exciting.
Of course, I ordered the Wise Men of Light here today as well. That's the difference as well. Rosalind was asking what's the difference between the sets that were on HSN. The set that you got will be similar to the set that we're offering, but we're offering you with that exclusive Wise Men of Light die as well. But if you just want to go for that individually, you can. And Terry Tom Anderson just saying, I bet my husband a shopping spree of Crafter's Companion. I bet him the kid at the lumber store would cut the board half an inch too short. Sure enough, he did. Woohoo! Just in time for all these fabulous launches.
Funny, I love that.
Let us know what you're going to buy in your shopping spree, Terry. That would be brilliant to know exactly what you are going to be getting. And Cindy C just saying, these dies, designers, mic drop. Absolutely smashed it out of the park with these, haven't they, Debbie?
Yeah, they absolutely have. I am trying to find my card. Do you think I can find it?
Your cardigan?
My card.
Oh.
My card. I can't find my card.
Well, I'll tell you what, we are at a fifth of the stock now of the big bundle already gone. Just to show you as well, whilst we are just waiting for the next part of our demo, the one which you guys are kind of thinking about and thinking, well, hang on, what is different? It's this die here, right? So the full collection today, we're going to bring you the four which you may well have seen before, but you're also going to get added in there this one, the Wise Men of Light collection. That one you are getting for free. It's exclusive to CTV in the bundle today, though. we're giving it away for free. I don't understand half the time how we do the deals that we do, but never mind. It's just my job to bring them to you. However, if you've already got the 4 dies from the HSN bundle, this is the one that you can order separately. All right, so £16 at 99 or $19.95. Platinum members $13.59 or $15.96, and if you want a multi-buy, you can. Any 2 for $32 or $38. But that's the one that everybody needs to buy today. If you only get one item on this show, that's the one you need to go for, and that's the one which is flying out of the door, and that's the one that if it goes, the bundle disappears as well. 25% of the stock of this one has gone individually. Once that's gone as well, because it will sell out the bundle. So grab it whilst you can, grab the bundle whilst you can, and do not miss out on these deals. They're so brilliantly designed, and we're so happy to be able to bring them to you. I'll tell you in just a bit as well, by the way, in case you missed it earlier on, about the fact that we've been nominated for 11 awards at the Best of Craft Awards. More on that to come in just a bit, but I think we are back in action over the other side of the studio. All good?
I found my card.
Where was it?
It was by the side of the Gemini.
Ah, that's what I was going to say. Look by the side of the Gemini, it'll be right there.
I'm honestly such a nightmare. So what I've done as well is I've got these cut out, which are the actual individual ones, and we're going to mat and layer onto the top of the ones that we've already got. So okay. I've got my card blank, and then I've just done a really simple front. So I've just put Santa from one of our edibles that we had on the front there. So what's great about these is please get out all your other stuff from Christmas, because anything that we have coming up for Christmas this next week is something that there's something there you can use with everything that's coming out. So get all your stash out to use it in conjunction with all the new stuff that you want as well, because it will all work together. So I've got my just sort of blue sky in the background, so we're going to attach this to the inside. So just popping that in there. I'm just going to, again, I'm using my tape pen. You can use whatever glue of choice.
Okay.
And then we're going to fold that over.
Terry's just saying, OMG osh. Oh, OM gosh.
OM gosh.
I'm getting it all. This set's and the ones on the 20th for certain. Everything else that falls into my basket, I cannot be held responsible for this. Terry, who's on a shopping spree. Yeah, you need to blame the kid at the lumber store. Hold that kid responsible, and then just chuck everything else in your basket, Terry Tom. The kid that made me do it.
They made me. So we're building up our background, because we've then got our sides to put on, but you can see how beautiful that is all starting to come together. And I'm keeping it very contemporary. I quite like a contemporary tone on Christmas cards. And actually, I got a feeling
that this card's gonna be a good card. That this card's gonna be a good card. Feeling. Woo!
Thank you, Ben. I love working with you.
I love working with you too. Same.
Bounce off of me.
Same wavelength.
Same mentality.
What were you got a feeling about anyway?
I don't know now.
Brilliant after all that.
Oh, no, I've got a feeling that this is my first Christmas card I've made this year.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, brilliant.
Haven't done Christmas crafting yet.
Oh, better make it a good one then. It's going to be the first one.
Well, I've made them. Obviously, I've made my prep, but I've not really made it to show anybody.
No. I know what you mean.
So yeah, it's quite nice.
A good set to use for your first card to show everybody.
Absolutely, yes.
I think it was one of the ones that had the most chatter about it on the HSN preview show on Friday. Lots of people very excited about this. And as we said, like Debbie's touched on the fact we haven't got the lights currently. The Dreamies lights sold out. But I think someone mentioned earlier on the wake up call, in the US, very easy to pick them up. And I think probably a lot of you might find that you've actually got stashes of these in your craft room anyway. The kind of things that you buy, aren't they, that you put away and then you forget that you got, but then when you have a look through, you find them there. And they're cheap to pick up, Debbie, aren't they, anyway? Oh,
yeah, ever so cheap. But we will have them back in stock soon.
Yeah.
So, but you will, they're quite cheap. I think a couple of pounds, really.
Yeah. Yeah. Wanda's just placed the order for the entire set. Well done, Wanda. So excited about these. Woohoo. And Shelley on YouTube says, just ordered the Wise Men of Light set. Hope my order for the rest of the lights comes from HSN soon. Let us know what you've ordered today. Let us know if you've got the HSN set ordered already. By the way, you need the Wise Men of Light to complete the set, and that is available with us, exclusive to us as well. But look how this is coming together. I mean, honestly, super simple, but
absolutely
so effective, Debbie.
Yeah, really effective. And just be mindful of your colours that you're going to do, and just add those extra details, and they just look amazing. So all I'm going to do is one more, trim this one off, and we're going to cut into the side. So I'm going to cut across here onto that one, and then just down that house, and a little bit off at the side. There we go. So once we've done that, we're going to use our dotty tape pen to stick those on.
Reminds me a little bit of Home Alone, that card.
Yes, I thought that when I was doing it. It's a bit like Home Alone.
Because you've got like you've got the McAllister's house just there. You're just layering, and then in the background you've got. Well, it's Home Alone 2, I suppose, isn't it? Lost in New York.
Lost in New York, yes. And then we've got our Santa. Where's our Santa gone? There he is. So our Santa is going to go. We're going to put him on the front there. Let me just grab that again. And pop this. Oh, just pulled Santa's sleigh. Sorry, Santa.
Oh.
I've literally just pulled his sleigh apart. Never.
Oh dear.
No presents.
Tipped all his presents out.
Well, they're going to the wrong houses. They all fell out of the sleigh in the sky.
Debbie destroys Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, that's really sad. We've just got a. It looks like it's going to skydive, doesn't it?
A little bit, yeah. It looks like it's slightly out of control.
Yeah. Oh. So then we've got our stamps that you got on here. So may you never be too grown up to search the skies.
Aww.
So lovely, isn't it? So we're going to just pop this on, have that onto the front there, and then we're going to put Christmas Eve on the side. This would be lovely having I don't think I've seen a stamp that says Christmas Eve. That's a really nice one to have, because my daughter always does like a Christmas Eve box.
So do we.
This would be a lovely card to put in your Christmas Eve box. You could do it as a Christmas Eve box, and you could put a card in with lights to leave on their bedside table, couldn't you? How nice would that be then to wake up to in the morning? So yeah, just use your beautiful sparkly, either your sparkle pens, either use your gorgeous glitter cardstock, your mirror cardstock. They're all going to lend themselves really well to that. But I'm just going to show a few more samples, because these are so amazing. And look at this. I mean, this is one of those little panels that we've cut out from them, and just being able to create them inside is totally amazing.
Oh, love this so much. You guys are as excited as we are about this collection. Let me just quickly show you again the bundle that you're going to get. Do you know what I love about this the most is that whilst this is very much Christmas focused, we have, like Debbie suggested, you've got ways to kind of make the Christmassy ones not so Christmassy should you want to use them all year round. But then we have got collections which are for all year round as well, like for example your Fairies of Light, all the dies that you need to be able to create these amazing cards, and then the stamps as well to give you that gorgeous sentiment. And this one here, for example, you've got those who don't believe in magic will never find it. So you've got the Fairies of Light, you've got your gorgeous Village of Light included as well, which is stunning. Then on top of that is the one that we've just seen, the Rooftops of Light, just creating that depth and dimension and building those scenes up. How gorgeous is that? How Christmassy. And yes, if you're one of those people that create those Christmas Eve boxes as well, that is absolutely perfect. And then the fourth that you're going to get in this set is the Nativity of Light. Once again, a really beautiful way to create a stunning Christmas card, Christmas project, real mantelpiece pleaser. And if you go for this deal, you're then going to get the exclusive Crafters TV die for free. This is the Wise Men of Light. This one you won't have seen before. So if the best way to get it is to go for the bundle today, because you're only going to pay $54.37 if you're a platinum member, which is $63.84. However, if you've already bought this collection on HSN, which I know lots of you have, you will not have this die. It didn't come with it. This is exclusive to us. So you now need to complete the collection by adding this into your basket as well. So that's what I mean earlier on when I said there's something for everybody on this show. Absolutely, there is. £13 £14.59 or $15.96. And just quickly before we move on, because we've got some really great little bundles which you might want to go for as well. But look at the kind of cards that you can create with this. There's so many different ways for you to be able to create those scenes. You know, if you want to go for a bit more of a layered approach, you've got the ability to do that as well. I love the fact that you can use elements of these two in like your little pop-up boxes as well, look, which fold flat. And then there you go, you can build your scenes that way as well. So clever. And I know you guys as well will be thinking of all of the different ways that you will be using these too. You know, if you wanted to get your acetate included with these as well, to be able to kind of, you know, create even more depth and dimension. How cool is that? Just having like the front portion on sort of like the domed acetate at the front there, and then you've got your silhouette of the city in the background. So many different ways to be able to do. This is one of my favorites as well. The fact that you've got, let's get the right way around. The fact that you've got a card again which folds flat and it opens up into a little sort of like a theatre card, little scene inside the card with all of those different layers in. Just a few ideas there for you in our little concept suite. And as I say, plenty more ideas to come for you over the course of this show as well. But let's think about what else you can pop into your basket to get the very best out of this collection. And we have done it again, because what we've done is put together some collections for you that's going to allow you to create some beautiful backdrops for your scenes of light cards. So what we've done is we've created a Twilight collection, and I'll show you that right now. So this Twilight collection comes with a whole host of beautiful colours to create a twilight effect, to create a blending effect. So these are coming in your water reactive inks. So you're going to get in this collection, you're going to get Lagoon, you're going to get also your Misty Morning. Oh, you know these are going to be higgledy-piggledy. You're going to get your Jet Black. Oh, you just knew it, John. You're going to get your Midnight, and then that's where you stop paying, because we're going to give you within this deal your Ocean Blue for free, along with 15 sheets of your watercolor cardstock as well. So that you're not paying for, you're only paying $15.97 or $22.24. So you've got some really lovely blendable colors there to create some lovely twilight backgrounds and twilight effects. The freebies within this bundle, which are these two here, worth £8, which isn't half bad. Johnny said it earlier on in my ear, wake up call. He was like, why do we give away so much free stuff? We're always giving away stuff for free. How do you manage to do it? Every show we give away free stuff. It's so true, isn't it? Like normally you expect, oh, now and again they might give away something free. We seem to give away free stuff all the time. We could just, you know, give you the ink pads, but no, we throw in the card for free. Say, okay, well, give you the card for free. But no, we throw in the card and an ink pad in there for free. We are super generous. It is Christmas time, isn't it? You know, it is crafty Christmas, so we bring you the freebies. Now, if you want to be able to create a sunrise effect, then again, we've got a collection for you. As I say, we think of everything. So the Sunrise collection brings you the colours that are going to allow you to create a gorgeous sunrise background for your cards. So, of course, you're going to get in there your Chinese red. You're also going to get your lemon tonic. You're going to get orange. You're going to get your honeypot. And then, guess what? That's where you stop paying, because we're going to give you for free another stamp, or another ink pad I should say, which in this case is your fuchsia, and you're also going to get another 15 sheets of watercolour cardstock. So these you're not paying for. £15.97 or $22.24. So again, it may well be that if you haven't got any of these already, you want to pop them into your basket to create those twilight effects, to create those sunrise effects. I mean, these are great just to have in your crafty stash or whatever, but to work perfectly with this collection, I think one or the other, or potentially both, would be rather good. And then also worth mentioning to you that we have got the full collection of sparkle pens for you as well. Again, just a really handy set of pens to have in your craft room. But again, you know how much you will use these in conjunction with your Scenes of Light collection. So it's your 18-piece collection. This is the set which we've rejigged, popped into your new packaging as well, and you're going to get your Essential Brights in there, your soft pastels and antique vintage, your earthly natural, your tint and tone, and you're also going to get your clear overlay pens in there as well. Again, if you go back to the wake-up call a little bit earlier on, you'll be able to see Craig incorporating those clear overlay pens into a demo that he did earlier. Now, $51.96, oh, it's gone, on whatever the other price there was on the bottom of the screen. Nicola is quick on the draw McGraw today. $51.96 or $67.80 is your platinum price. Ready, Nicola? Go. But what about the collection? This is flying out of the door. A fifth of the stock has already gone of our Scenes of Light collection. Remember, this is the set where you're going to get 5 for the price of 4. This is the set where we will give you the Wise Men, they said the Crafty Men then, the Wise Men of Light for free, and you get it all, saving almost £17 or $20, and platinum members get another 20% off, $54.37 or $63.84. If you want to go for that Wise Men of Light on its own, you can do. Shelley just saying, just ordered the Wise Men of Light. Lots of you going for that. I think lots of you have already gone for the collection. Beth saying, loving the fairies, and Deborah saying, glad they show the different ways to use all of the items. Let's see some more different ways and get on back over to our Debbie, who looks like she's a coiled spring, ready and raring to go.
Always raring and ready to go. I love the fact that you get instructions. It's the main thing when you've got any die set, is that although you can watch back our videos, which is great, it's really good that you have all your instructions. So with each one, you do get your step-by-steps right through to the very end, and it just gives you all the different ways that you can do them. And I'm sure if you look online, you will find, so the concept suite that we have, you will be able to find all those different designs that our lovely Marie has done. She loves to do those design suites, and yeah, big mention to Marie Jones, because she's very clever. She's our queen of concept cards, and she does that suite for us, which really shows their usability more than anything else. So if we look at our pack, we're now going to go to our Village of Lights. I love this one. It's great for new home, moving house, anything like that.Maybe if someone's going away or moving away, it's a really beautiful one to have. So again, I followed my instructions, took my piece of card, 6 inches by 12, scored at 3, 6 and 9. And this time I've got myself a piece of green card for the center, which is how I want to use my middle panel. With this one, it has a different shape, so you'll get different shapes. You see it's almost got like that bunting sort of effect. Yeah. But I want that to go down. Well, what I actually want, I want these pieces to go on the inside. So what I'm going to do is make sure that I put them at the right height. So I know again where my stop lines are. Your cutting lines stop on that notch that's coming out. So I know that that's going to come to there. So when I place this on, I can then place it in the, and in fact, let's do this, because last time I showed you a different way, and this time I'm going to show you cutting these first. So that's where we need roughly to put them. I'm going to get some low tack tape and just tape those down, and then we can cut our oval or our arches into them. And it doesn't matter if they're a little bit offset, does it? Because Craig was talking earlier on about potentially that if you wanted to be that exact, you could draw like a line and line them up that way if you wanted, but I suppose it depends how precise you want to be, really. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think the good thing is because you do have that straight line, which is great. So it's going to do that. But yeah, if you wanted to get a precise line, but you could always, if it goes a little bit skewy, you can always just then use your little snippy scissors or your craft knife and just match it up to the actual line. Yeah. Let us know, by the way, in the comments, which of the sets you're loving the most. I'd love to be hearing about that. Which one you think you're going to be using the most when you get it? Which one you're going to be getting out of the packaging first? What's your favourite of the ones you've seen, please, in the comments? Oh, yes. Every day or Christmas. Christmas is rife at the moment, isn't it? Oh, yes. So nice hearing it all around. It's very exciting in at Crafters TV at the moment. And even though I'm not supposed to say anything, and I will say, make sure you keep checking out our socials, because something big is coming in 3 days' time.
I thought I had it to be a little bit more sneaky about it all, but there's more information for you online as to what is coming. It's out there. I was being very guarded about it this morning, and then I turned on our Facebook page. I was like, oh, it's all there. I'm keeping quiet here for now, just in case it is a mistake, but have a look on Facebook.
You are good. I just tell everyone.
You're
I'm really bad. Oh
yeah. So you hear some exciting news, you're like, oh, I'll just blab it, tell everybody.
Yeah, unless I'm told not to, then I'm good at keeping my mouth shut. But if I'm not told not to, yeah, I give you the words.
There you go, you heard it here first. If we're ever going on about something that you shouldn't know about, just message Debbie on her Crafters TV page and she'll spill the beans. There you go.
Yeah, I did something earlier. I can't obviously say, but I did do something earlier.
Right.
And Debbie messaged me and said, our Debbie Robinson, and she said, Deb, I don't think you're allowed to do that. Did you not read the rules? And I actually said, well, actually, I've never been a reader of rules. No.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And don't worry, I've broke no law.
Oh no, she didn't break any laws. No, it's something to do with something which I'll tell you more about in just a bit, the Best of Craft Awards 2021, but no more than that can I say for now.
That's exciting, isn't it? The Best of Craft Awards.
Can you believe 11 nominations?
So good. I can't even begin to tell you how happy that makes me to see my work colleagues up there and the Crafters TV name. I mean, we've not been going for that long, and to get 11 or up for 11 nominations. Honestly, even if we don't win any, to be up there with the top 5, it's brilliant.
Well, like you say, we were chatting about it this morning, considering like where we've come from and considering, you know, things like Craft Along, for example, nominated. How long has that show been going for? About 3 or 4 months?
Yes.
It's unbelievable what the team have done here.
So good.
Like you say, if we win nothing, then it was just fab to get 11 nominations. If we actually win some of those, I mean, come on, we are going to be congering down the street.
Oh, absolutely.
A crafty conger.
And it's so nice because me and Craig have just been talking. He was telling me how much he absolutely loves the craft alongs, and he can't wait for tomorrow's one because he's got a craft along tomorrow. So we are thrilled, literally, we're talking about it and we're thrilled that it's been up for a nomination.
So you'll have an award-nominated crafter with an award-nominated show with award-nominated products as well. And on an award-nominated channel. Sorry, forgot that one, guys. All right. I mean, seriously.
You're supposed to remember it all, Ben.
Yeah, well, yeah, sorry about that.
So this time what I'm doing is I'm taking a coloured piece of card. So I've took a piece out of our textured cardstock and we're going to cut the back one out of there. So I've done that. And then what we're going to do is take this die itself and cut it into other pieces. Well, I'm not going to do it, I've already done it, but just to show you, just to let you know that's what we're going to do. Okay. So never think that you can't mat a layer coloured cardstock onto coloured cardstock. So just popping that in line and running that through. And there we go, so nice and easy. So it is just about die cutting all your individual elements and having a lot of fun in, oh, I'm flicking this die everywhere.
So excited, she's chucking it everywhere.
It's going everywhere. I'm going to put it back on my carrier sheet. There we go. So this one will cut out beautifully. I mean, look at that. Such a gorgeous die cut, that one. And even just in the green looks nice. You could do it in black, so it looks nice in the background there. But it's just such a gorgeous die. But this time what I've done is I've then gone back with different colours and I've used my mini to actually cut all those different elements. So if I take these off, I've done the same with the front ones. But if I just bring in, I've lost what I've just done with it. It's, where's the long die go? I know you're all screaming at me. There it is, but it's not, it's still there, so no one could have seen it. So if you just cut these individually out, just out of your scrap pieces of paper and trim them out, you're getting these lovely little pieces. So we're gonna paper piece these on. So bring in my, my tape, which is my dotty one. And we're going to paper piece these pieces on. And this is nice and quick to do, especially if you do have the mini or the midi, because you can run them through so quickly. So there we go, pop in extras on there. And what I've also done is I've left them a bit longer because you don't have, obviously you cut these bottom pieces on, you don't have to have them all in a straight line.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Now I've done it in a different green just so the tree looks a little bit different.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to pop that there, and you can see I've put that a little bit longer so it doesn't actually stop, so it comes onto the grass. So it just makes it look a little bit more 3D.
Yeah.
And then we've got our pink house at the side. So all of that we've totally transformed with having our block colours and then our gorgeous green at the back. I mean, if you want to, you could do the gate, you could do your fencing behind, you could use your pens to colour it in, but that gives us a really bright, lovely background. And then on this one, because we had that green piece that we've done here, I'm just going to pop that and stick that over the top. So just popping that in. And then what I have done is I've cut those other elements out in different colours. Now this piece here, I've cut that out as well. So it just gives us that different look. But I wanted to carry on that sort of greenery scene. So making sure that folds into there. And then I'm just going to bring in these elements as well. So obviously, you know what I've done. I don't want to be here standing there die cutting out all these pieces, but I did exactly the same, just colour blocking. Now this is great if you had, I got all these out of our scrap box here and just cut all our elements out to paper piece on. And they look really cool. So let me just bring these down and we will paper piece these in.
Whilst you're piecing, Terry Thomas says, until CC gets the lights back in stock, you can get them at that store in the rainforest.
Store in the rainforest.
Yep, yep. You know the one. It's, you know, that one.
The rainforest?
Yeah.
I don't know which one that is.
You know, Debbie.
Oh,
yeah,
of course.
You see.
That's very clever.
Very clever.
Yeah, I didn't get that, sorry.
Well, I got it, Terry Tom. What Lizzie Presents says, hi Debbie, hello again Ben. I was the first winner on the preview show last Friday of a fabulous die bundle. Well, that's amazing news.
Absolutely.
Have you got it yet? Let us know. Lots of love for the fairies. Shawpack is saying, Debbie, I've already saved this video for when my dies arrive. And what are your favourites? Well, Pamela Evans says, I love the Three Wise Men.
Yeah.
Jennifer says that my favourites are the Nativity, the Wise Men, and then the Village. And Alistair says, Debbie is my favourite. Debbie doesn't come with a bundle though, unfortunately.
Is that my Alistair? That's Al.
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes, I've just twigged. Alistair. I've just twigged. Alistair.
Yes.
Yeah, Al
Did
is
you not know
Alistair.
that's what his name was?
Well, I just kind of, because I suppose, you know, you just call him Al all the time.
Just call him Al.
When do you call him Alistair? When he's naughty?
I do sometimes, I think, call him Alistair. I love the name Alistair.
It's a nice name, actually.
Yeah.
Alistair. Well, thanks for your comment,
Alistair.
Alistair.
Say that all the time now.
Hey? You what? What did you say?
Right, so I don't know what... What did I say?
No,
I didn't say anything.
Oh, sorry.
Johnny did.
Hey?
Johnny was speaking.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said something else.
He's always looking. He has his notifications. He works from home, see, so he has his notifications.
Well, he's obviously not doing much work now, is he?
I know, I tell him that. Why are you not working? Get back to work.
I wish my other half tuned in and watched me sometimes.
Oh, Ben.
Never tunes in.
Oh, that's sad.
I know. It's quite sad,
never tune in to watch you either. Does your TV mistress, does she tune in to watch you?
My TV? Oh, Debbie Robinson?
Debbie Robinson. Yeah, Jo said that she can't be your TV wife because you have a wife, so she has to be your TV mistress.
Well, I think if you read the rules on marriage, you can actually have a wife and like a TV wife.
Well, I thought that. I said that. I mean, Phil and Holly on
yes.
This morning. Eamon and Ruth. Oh no, they are married.
Yeah. Richard and Judy. Oh no, they are married.
They are married.
But anyway, it's allowed.
Oh, Sarah and who did she do? His name's gone right out my head, so I do apologise. Who did she do the morning show with?
Oh, Geffin.
Geffin, that's it.
Yeah.
So maybe that's her new TV.
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
That was when she was on the BBC, wasn't it, last week?
It
The week
was.
before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Big time.
Oh yeah, that's it. We won't see her no more. As if this is her baby. Sarah just is everything Crafter's companion, isn't she?
By the way, your Al says, I hear and I am working. He's multitasking. Al, you're putting us to shame, us blokes. Multitasking, eh?
Yeah, is that a thing with men?
That's why she loves you. I was multitasking at the start of the show, guys, yes, when I was talking and spinning around.
Do you think you could craft and... yeah, so you do crafting, but do you go quiet?
I would find it hard, I think, I think I would find it hard to talk and craft at the same time, I think. I would be able to explain what I was doing and do it, but then I think if, like we're doing now and I'm talking to you, I think I would find that quite hard, not being able to concentrate on what I was doing and talking about something else.
Yeah. When I sometimes have to think about what I'm doing, and there's times I go wrong because I'm not thinking about what I'm doing and I'm talking, but it's quite a skill, you know.
What you do is a skill.
Yeah.
Well, I know, I've always said it. That's why you're there and that's why I'm here, you see. You know.
Yeah, it's not as easy as it looks.
But you make it look so easy, doesn't she? I mean, don't you tune in and go, how does Debbie, more than anybody, makes this look easy?
No, that's because I do the most mistakes.
I can't recall you ever.
Don't make it look easy.
I can't recall you ever making any mistakes. No? Not on my watch, anyway.
Oh, not on your watch.
No.
You obviously don't distract me as much.
I still haven't seen the newest one yet, which everyone's been chatting about. The spider owl.
Oh, you haven't seen my spow?
No. Your what?
The spow.
The spowl.
That was, yeah, Johnny keeps finding that picture.
Might want to show that, Johnny.
So the sentiments in here, a house is made of bricks and beams.
Yes.
And then on the inside, we've got a home is made of hopes and dreams.
Aww.
How lovely is that? So we're just going to pop that. Should we pop it on the edge or on the inside?
Oh, inside.
Inside. So let's just pop that in there. So, yeah, so the spow is quite bad. It was our Fiona that named it.
And what were you trying to do?
We're trying to draw an owl, paint an owl.
Yeah.
And it looked like a spider in the end. So she called it a spow.
That is, I can't even begin to picture what that must look like, but there you go.
It was bad.
Sounds it as well.
It was really bad. Johnny's found it.
Well, maybe we'll have a look at that in a bit.
Having a bit of paper piecing, using all your scraps out of your box, you can really go to town on these and make really pretty cards.
Whilst we've been chatting away, I mean, some great creations from our Debbie so far, and this is the kind of thing that you can achieve as well. And it's so nice that so many of you are loving this collection. Ashuli Ramirez is saying, I couldn't resist. I've got the bundle. I've been fighting and not buying this set, but you just had to throw in the wise men. You're killing me. I can't wait. You are going to love this collection, seriously. Cindy says, I hope to make at least 3 of both the nativity night scenes for my great niece and nephew's homes. Then we'll make more for the many cousins. Aisha saying, oh, you can have a partner and an equivalent work partner. Ben's right, it is allowed. Thank you, Aisha. I knew that you would know about these things. I'm like Al, says Dee, working and listening. Pam says, I can see making table centerpieces from these for my Christmas tables. Absolutely right. Making a long lighted village for the mantle. Many ways to use them. I mean, yeah, like we showed you at the start here. I mean, you know, making centerpiece creations. Absolutely, that is what these are for. Renee's got the Nativity of Light and the Rooftops of Light from HSN, but needs the Wise Men of Light. Well, get it today, Renee, for goodness sake. And Sandra saying, I had 2 CC deliveries today. Mr. Yodel came. Yodel, then DPD brought some more. Wow, listen. We are almost at a quarter of the stock of this bundle has gone. It is proving very, very popular indeed. And you can get it today for $54.37 or $63.84. If you've already got 4 of the 5 items in the bundle, you have not got the Wise Men of Light. because this is a CTV exclusive. You can only get this here on the channel. So grab this one, add it to your collection, and then you're done then. $16.99 or $19.95. $13.59 or $15.96 is your platinum price. If you want to bundle this up with another, it is any two for $32 or $38. But let us give you some time to check out those baskets, because it's very important to do that, because you don't want to miss out on your goodies. Now, I think we're going to have a look at a little video all about delivery in Club Inspire. And take note of the Club Inspire one, because in 3 days' time, you will thank yourself for being a Club Inspire member. If you're not yet a Club Inspire member, you need to be joining up in the next 3 days. Here's all the information. What was that? Here's all the information you will need.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Suzette Souza's just ordered the bundle. Nice work. Could not resist. Love, 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 love the Scenes of Light collection, says Kathy Lear on Facebook. I've ordered mine. Just about to hit 10,000 platinum points. Yikes. 10,000. That's amazing. 10,000 points. 10,000 points, Kathy. That is good, good shopping. Debbie's face, Debbie's like that.
I want to see your stash.
Yeah, send us pictures of your craft room, Kathy. That's amazing. Right. Now, the reason I've got this here, you're thinking, why has he got a wake-up call card? Because on it, I have my notes from earlier on where we announced to you unbelievable news. Thank you so, so much, because this morning we all found out that thanks to your votes, thanks to you for going online, we have been nominated at the Best of Craft Awards 2021. And when I say nominated, not once or twice or 3 times, which would have been amazing, we are nominated in 11 different categories. Unbelievable. Take a look at all of these. Thank you so much for this. You have nominated us in the Most Loved Crafts TV Shopping Channel category. You've nominated us in the Most Loved UK Crafts Chain Store. You've nominated us Best Brand for Crafts, best rated customer service, which is just brilliant. The favourite die cutting range for Gemini, the ultimate gadget / machine for the Gemini Junior. Our Craig, who is still cartwheeling around somewhere and skipping around the building, has been nominated for Male Craft Personality of the Year. Of course, the lovely Sarah has been voted or nominated as the Female Craft Personality of the Year. Designer of the Year, our Leanne is up for that. The Craftaganza has been nominated as the Ultimate Craft Holiday, and the Best Workshop or Online Class, we've got a nomination in that as well for our Craft-alongs, which is just unbelievable. So thank you so much for nominating us in all those categories, but we need you to do something else for us if you can. We would love you now to vote for us in those categories. The voting is now open. craftawards.com is where you need to go, and voting will close on the 24th of September, so you've got plenty of time to get nominating. As we said, we're just over the moon that we've been nominated in 11 categories. If we can win one, if we can win a couple, I mean, if we can win more than that, we will be so super chuffed. I mean, Debbie, let's get your take on this as well, because obviously you found out this morning. Can you believe we've been voted in or nominated in 11 categories?
Not for 11. Do you know what? In the crafting world, there are so many amazing people, amazing products, amazing stores, amazing shops, amazing TV channels. So to actually get 11 is totally overwhelming. We've all been just knocked back by it, by everyone's generosity into voting for us all, because we couldn't do what we do without you. So thank you so much. Yeah, it's so exciting, and I can't wait to see if we have some winners. That would just be the icing on the cake.
We are keeping everything crossed, and it's been so nice to read your comments coming in this morning as well, and so humbling to read all of the lovely comments that you guys have sent in. So thank you so much, and fingers crossed. Now, producer Johnny has just said, Johnny's just said we were going to be nominated in 12 categories.
He's so naughty.
He said the 12th category was for the best live wax seal demonstration, but apparently Debbie won that hands down, so they didn't bother.
He's such a naughty man.
Apparently also they were going to do a category for the owl that most looked like a spider, but apparently ladies and gentlemen, the winner for the owl that looks most like a spider goes to Debbie Fisher. That is brilliant. That's the first time I've seen it.
It looks worse than every time I see it. It seems to look worse.
I like it. I can't see.
Yeah, well, I didn't think it was too bad.
I can't see.
Oh dear.
I can't see there's much wrong with that.
You will when you see the proper one.
She's gone over there. Miss Giggles. The blue paper towels come out.
Oh, dearie me.
Oh, dear. Anila on YouTube says, I love C&C and its products. I've voted for CCT in all categories they've been nominated for. And Stephen, thank you, Anila says, I voted simply because the company puts customers before profits. We certainly do put you guys at the forefront of everything that we do. And we love the fact that you guys come to us for the education, that you come to us for the entertainment, and you come to us for the laughs. Susie's just looked at the picture of your spouse, by the way, and said, it's got 5 legs on one side.
Well, they're not supposed to be legs.
Oh.
They're not legs.
Oh, yeah, sorry, it's an owl. You might have to dip her mic. She's crying over there. Whew, right, the Scenes of the Scenes of Light Stamford Die collection. It's new today. It's our launch day stock, and 30% of the launch day stock has gone. So many of you have already told us that you bought this collection after the HSN preview, but there's another reason why you want to shop with us today if you have already. If you haven't, go for this bundle, because we're going to give you the Fairies of Light. All the dies in there to be able to create the kind of cards and the kind of projects that we've shown you so far, but as well you're going to get the stamp sentiments too. This one comes with "Those who don't believe in magic will never find it." Then on top of that, this is the one that we've just seen, we've been using through the show, the Village of Light. Again, so cool that you've got everything there that you need to be able to create your little apertures with, in this case, your house, and then your little gardening, and then you've got like kind of like the village set back as well. So easy to create that depth and dimension with these. This one here is your Rooftops of Light. We saw this a little bit earlier on. Again, cards for all year round, projects for Christmas time as well. Loads of you chatting about, making these, for table decorations as well. Making these so you can pop in your LED candles behind them too. So many cool ideas. And this one, perfect for those Christmas Eve boxes as well. Then you've got your Nativity of Light with that traditional nativity scene there with the Star of Wonder, and you've got that beautiful sentiment of Silent Night. And this one will work beautifully with the other set that we've got, which is exclusive to this channel, the Wise Men of Light. Now, the Wise Men of Light didn't come in the HSN bundle. So if you already got the bundle from HSN, you need to go for this individually. £16.99 or $19.95, $13.59 or $15.96 is the deal if you want to go for it individually as a platinum member. This is the card that Craig popped together earlier on. And there you go, it shows you in situ again how beautiful it is and how simple it is to create that effect, to build up that scene. And like we said, this one, fairly simplistic at the front, boom, party at the back. That is what it is all about. That's what it allows you to create this collection. It really does. That one available individually. However, if you've got none of these already and you love them all, that one's your freebie within this launch date bundle, which is fast selling out. It's flying out of the doors right now. Over 30% now. Over 30% of the stock has gone. Right. I think we've just about composed ourselves the other side of the studio. Mary saying, I love you guys. What a fun time and wonderful demos. Chris says, Debbie, the way he picks on you, make him do better. Hey, it's nothing to do with me. I think is that Johnny you're going on about? I'm just laughing along with you guys. Let's get Johnny on, shall we? Yeah, come on then, Johnny. Let's see your spowl. Yeah. You wouldn't want to see it. By the way, there's a sentence I thought I'd never say. Johnny, show us your spowl. Let's get on over the other side of the studio and go back to our Debbie. Which are you going to be looking at now, by the way?
So we're going to be doing the Nativity of Light.
Okay.
Yes, lovely one. But I think going back to that, I think it's a good example to think practice makes perfect. And maybe I should have done more owls than just the one, because it came out brilliant first time. So next time I'll just practice a little bit more. I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. I was being serious. I'm just never going to do that demo again, nor the wax seal demo. Eventually, I won't be a demonstrator because I'll be like, I'm not demoing anything. We're going to do the Nativity, and I'm going to do it just a little bit different to show you how you can use these as toppers on your cards, so you don't have to use them as those pop-out elements. So the first ones I'm going to take are the little ones, the small ones, and we're just going to put these on our piece of white card. So I'm just going to cut those ones out, and then we're going to cut the strip on a black piece as well. Move those to the side. I'm also going to just cut this one out as well.
I'm saying this one, you could incorporate the wise men into this as well, couldn't you? Because you could have the background of the wise men on their way to the nativity.
Yeah, totally.
On the way to the manger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think it's always good that you can mix and match. That's never a problem. So let's pop these on the side. I'm just going to put these in here. I'm going to use these as toppers, so it doesn't really matter about the bottom piece. And then we'll put this one on this side, and then I'll just be able to place that star in there. I think we'll just get that on. And I will, just because they're so close together, put a little bit of tape to hold them in place.
Kathy just saying, I've been so bad. I've just found Crafters Companion this past January and I've gone a little crazy. They have such unique products and such great quality. Plus, I love the demos and the fun shopping with them all. Thank you, Kathy. That's very kind. And Renee just saying, Debbie, you make me laugh every time you start to giggle.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love comments like that. Not that I make you giggle, but thank you. But yeah, just people that tune in and have fun.
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes we all know we're selling products, but we want fun, don't we? We want the... I feel like for me, Ben, and this is as a crafter, I genuinely want people to enjoy what I enjoy out of crafting.
Yeah.
So when you get these products home, if you can do things that I do, you will love it, absolutely love it, because all these tools that I say are tools, they make us look amazing. Like they make our crafting, they take it to a whole new level, and that's what we want out of crafting. We want to be that person who gives it to someone and then say, how did you do that? Or wow, that's an amazing card. You know, because no one else will make that same card that you've made.
No, exactly right. Exactly right.
That's my pokey talk.
And like you say, it's also giving you those products. If you are new to crafting, like we've had so many new people joining us over the last few weeks, it's giving you the tools to look like you've been crafting for years, even if you know you've only made 2 or 3 cards in your life. So that's what it is all about as well.
Absolutely.
And hopefully that's what we're doing right here.
It certainly is. I mean, admittedly, we probably have far too much fun than we're supposed to have, but...
I still always get a bit worried when because I'm obviously stood here and I can see right down the corridor. I always get a little bit worried when we're mucking about and then the bosses walk down the corridor. But they never come in, do they?
Oh, no,
You know,
they want us to have fun.
I think
Absolutely.
you know, we have the right amount of fun, don't we? Maybe sometimes we go a little bit overboard, you know. Sometimes. Some people we know.
Most of the time. I laugh probably far too much for a job.
Yeah, you're at work. You're not supposed to laugh this much at work.
Exactly. I mean, come on, who has a job where they can laugh this amount?
Can you imagine?
I don't know why. Do you know what's really funny, and it is funny, is I laugh at everything. Like I could say something and go, and it's not even funny, but I add a giggle on the end, and I don't know why I do that.
What do you mean? So all of the jokes that I tell you're not laughing at them because you find them funny? You're just laughing because you laugh at anything?
Yeah, just laugh at anything.
Break my heart, why don't you?
But I could say like, how are you today, Ben?
That's just a bit weird though, isn't it?
It is weird, but that's how much I laugh. So
hello,
yeah.
Ben.
It's funny. It's not, is it? It's not even funny. I'm a bit of a giggler.
Oh, I love it though. Love it.
You've got to be happy, haven't you?
Oh, of course you have.
Well, you've got to try. I think there's too many things in life that can make you quite miserable, and sometimes you just need a little bit of pick-me-up, even if it's just for 5 minutes or 2 hours if you're watching us.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And you know what Christina has just said? The fun stuff is what draws us all in. Never stop that part. It'd be so boring.
Yeah, it's the one thing that we literally do not want to do is bore anybody, because at the end of the day, it is a fun show. It's fun. The products are fun. Crafting's fun. Yeah, we got a good team, haven't we?
We've got a good team, good balance, and yeah, reading comments like that, I think we are all getting it right. Deborah just saying, I'm glad that I can watch this again. Yeah, don't forget, you can always watch back on YouTube. Subscribe to us on our YouTube channel, and then you can watch back at your leisure. So, which means we always talk about the craft alongs where you can craft along live. We've got another one tomorrow, by the way, award-nominated show. But then, of course, all of our shows are kind of craft alongs, really, when you think about it, because you can get the products home, and then you can have digital Debbie on your tablet, on your TV. You can pause and fast forward her and rewind her and stuff when you craft along, when you get your goodies.
Makes me sound like a robot.
Digital Debbie.
Actually, it's quite funny because I'm reading a book at the moment called The Perfect Wife,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's about a robotic wife.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's about a man that's remade his wife.
He's what? He's remade his wife into a
His
robot?
wife died, yeah, and he's remade her into, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so it's very good.
Wow.
Yes, let me know if you've read it and if the ending's good. But don't tell me.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I love that bit at the
No
end when...
spoiler alerts.
I've got a pesky fly this side of the studio, sorry.
I shared mine with a wasp earlier. My car got into it and I was like, what's that buzzing? And it literally went right past my head.
Good job you weren't driving.
No, I just got in the car.
I know, that's what
and
I mean.
luckily it went to the other window and then I just rolled down the window and it went out. Yeah, I didn't roll down the window. Is there roll down windows anymore in cars?
That's because Debbie drives an air-edged Fiesta from 1982.
I pressed my button. My robotic button. Right, so I've got a piece of acetate and I've done the strip just longer than this. So anyone that wants the measurements, I've done it 7 inches by 2 3/4, and then I've done my acetate strip to 9 1/4, and I've scored it at 3/4 of an inch in, and let me see where I've scored that, and to 8.5 inches in. And that then makes a perfect wrap to create a domed topper, so you can see that goes on the top. But what I'm going to do before that, we've got these 2 extra pieces that we're going to put on the front, so it really makes them pop out the front and the others go back in the background. But I am just going to ink them a little bit, so I'm just going to find my brown ink, hopefully. If I haven't got it, I'm not too worried, but actually what I'm thinking is we might be able to get some ink off the brown dauber without having to yes, so we're just going to highlight that. So there's always ink left on one of the ink applicators. So just going around the edges, just to dull that whiteness down a little bit, but I also want to keep that white in line with that beautiful snowflake in the background.
Betsy just says, Ben and Debbie. Betsy says,
I'm laughing and I don't even know what you're going to say, but you're laughing.
So, I have Debbie's giggle as my text tone.
No.
It's hilarious in the middle of meetings
so
when I get a text. That is brilliant.
That is so funny.
You should charge for that. We should record it and have it as like a download on the Crafters page, and you can make money out of your giggle. Can you imagine having that as this is your alarm? First thing in the morning, you wake up.
It'd drive you mental.
That wakes you up in the morning. Hey, 7 o'clock.
It's really funny. I know Brent, who works here, he was saying he was listening to me the other day on his phone. He said his mum was in the next room and his mum shouted out, Brent, who's that? Is it your Auntie Brenda laughing? And he was like, no, Mum. He said, it's me, your work colleague, Debbie, on air. Oh,
it's so funny. I love that you've got that as a text tone, Betsy. That is so funny. We're going to have to, Betsy, you're going to have to let us hear that. That is so funny.
Oh, Betsy, I feel honoured, I think.
No, you should do. I would love that if I was somebody's text or ringtone. That is just the best thing. That's the ultimate honour, I think.
That is, absolutely.
Oh dear, oh dear.
It's good. It is good because you do worry. I think, oh my God, because it would actually, I think my laugh would drive me mad.
But you have your laugh all the time, though.
I know. Yeah, but it's different, isn't it? I never listen to myself on air. I think I sound awful.
No, you don't. What are you talking about?
I genuinely do. I think I sound awful.
Oh, what you mean when you watch your shows back?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like I think I sound.
I know what you mean.
I think I sound really common. Do I sound common?
No.
In my head, I sound quite posh, but when I listen to myself, I don't sound posh at all.
Sorry, John's just walked in the studio. And
don't tell people that.
John says you've got a bit of Betty Rubble about you.
A Betty Rubble. Well,
yeah, that is true actually. Yeah.
oh dear. Yeah. Al loves my laugh. Yeah, Al, why haven't you got me as a ringtone?
Yeah, Al. Sort yourself out, Al, if you're still watching. Get it sorted, mate.
Right, so let's, then we're going to use our sentiment. So I've just done a little couple of squares here. So we've got that Silent Night, and we're going to stamp that to put on our front. So, oh yeah, Joe's got a funny laugh, hasn't he? Yeah, it's brilliant.
Kathy just saying, I love it when Joe laughs, he gets to giggling and then snorts.
Snorts, yes.
So funny, it makes me laugh.
And he always says, oh, I just snorted. I think when I can snort as well, but I try not to. Have enough of me snoring, let alone snorting.
Oh, yeah. Heidi's just saying, I would love it if Debbie would explain what she's doing with the dimensions with the card.
The dimensions?
I think, is it for the base again, isn't it? Of the
the base of the card,
itself.
yes. I will recap on that. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be any particular size. You can do it whatever size you want, as long as that will fit your actual main element, your main topper on the front. So, just giving this a stamp. Stamp in that one. I love how all these stamps just go so well. So you've got that Silent Night, which we'll have on the front. And then I'm going to do another topper, which is for the All is Calm, All is Bright. Let's do it that way. Fit that on that piece of card. I thought I'd cut it too small then, but we're all good. Stamp that up.
Sandra just saying, the giggling is infectious, it lifts your mood, and they do say laughter is the best medicine.
Yeah,
Tell you
absolutely.
What, it really is. I so agree. I'm sure my recovery over the past few months has been massively helped by everyone at CCHQ and CTV.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Anila just saying, love watching when you two are doing the show. Thank you for that, it's lovely. And Susan just saying, this set is so amazing. Glad I have several sets of fairy lights stored away. And Khaki Blue on YouTube says, if you have a job you love that makes you laugh, you'll never work a day in your life.
Oh, what a lovely sentiment. We need to use that on a stamp, don't we?
We do.
That's an amazing thing to say. Yeah, so true. Although it is hard work. I'm only joking, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm just going to bring in some foam pads. And we're going to pop that one on the front. Let's have that right at the top. And then on the inside, we're just going to put then that other sentiment, but we'll put that flat. And then what I would normally do is probably stamp that onto a piece of a card that's going to go inside, and then you've got your sentiment. So I will just quickly recap before I turn that round. So what I've done, this is can't get my words out. It's a craft piece of A4 card that's folded in half, so 8 1/4, and I believe it's by, is it 11 and something? Let me see. But it's an A4 sheet of card.
Okay.
Yeah, 11, just under 11 1/2, folded in half. This bit here that we did, let me just try and work that out. Yep, so I've done a 7 by 2 1/2 on the black piece of card, and then I've done a 7 1/4, 7 3/4, 7 1/4 by, that's by 2 1/4 in the craft card. And then this strip here, can you remember what I said? I measured it earlier, didn't I? And I can't remember what it was. But I think it was a 9 1/2. But what you need to make sure is it's longer than this bit here and enough to bow over before you put your extra pieces on the side. But there we go. So our nice dome front card that just has that something a little bit different.
I mean, some fantastic demos so far. 3, I want to say, potentially 4. 3. We've done 3 so far, and loads of you are loving the collection that we've got. And as we said, you know what? You've already seen some great demos from our Debbie, but just showing you again in the concept suite, so many different ways to be able to use these. And again, what I love is the fact that we've not just kind of left you with a set which is totally Christmas. We've got you know, cards in there which do obviously scream Christmas, but then we've got other sets in there as well, you know, where you can use these all year round too. I particularly love that one, as I say, just reminds me of the movie Home Alone there. But you know, things like, where's the little pop-up box one gone? I had one, oh, so many here. Where is it? There it is. Chat to yourself, Ben. Look at this, look at that. All of the elements there in a little pop-up box. So many different ways you can use these, as we said. Bookmark this show, watch it back, and you can see all of the different cards, the different ways to be able to use these. And the fact, as I say, that you've got sets like this that you can use all year round. I mean, that would be perfect, wouldn't it? To use that as like a new home card, that kind of thing. There's so much potential with all of these sets within this bundle, and the bundle itself is proving very popular with a third of the stock gone. I just want to reiterate again that within this bundle you will get the exclusive CTV Wise Men of Light set. If you've already got the bundle though, you can get that individually, of course, as well. Brand new, launch today. If you bought this already on HSN, let us know if you've managed to get your hands in it already. Let us know which of these you're loving the most. If you want to pick and choose, a few of you earlier on were saying, can't quite stretch to the £67 today, but I want to get a couple. We have got them on a multi-buy for you as well. But within this bundle, you will get your Fairies of Light. How gorgeous is that? Again, once you've got the lights behind there, whether you're buying some of those little string lights or whether you've got the little LED candles, this would be perfect again for making like a little sort of night light sort of style thing for the kids' bedrooms. I know my daughter would absolutely love that with the fairies on there. You've then got this one here, which is your Village of Light. Again, I love the fact that you've got the frame to be able to cut those 2 apertures at the front, and then the depth with the village in the background there. And again, with this one, can be all year round. Could turn that into a little Christmas village, could be great for a new home card, great if you want to make Halloween cards, you know, you could turn that into like a little spooky house, whatever you wanted to do. There's so much scope with these. This one, I think possibly my favourite of the collection, because as I say, I can really relate to the whole idea of going out Santa spotting on Christmas Eve. I bet you've done that as well, taking the kids outside, seeing if you can see Santa in the sky. And again, how great that you can get, you know, the 2 houses there in the front, in those apertures, and then they get the depth that I mentioned with the city in the background, with Santa soaring through the skies. And then we've got your Nativity of Light. Again, I love this for the fact that you've got loads of different elements within this collection, but it also combines very nicely with this one here, which is our Wise Men of Light. That's the one that's exclusive to CTV, but you can see just by looking at the 2 how you could definitely change these around, intersperse elements of each of those into each other to create some gorgeous scenes. Peace, love and joy. And of course with the Nativity you've got the Silent Night sentiment. This one here is the exclusive one, the Wise Men of Light. You can get that individually with 40% of the stock individually has gone. It's £13.59 platinum, $15.96. That's the one that will complete your set. If you've already got the 4 that I've previously shown you, you won't have this one from the HSN bundle. So that's the one you need to dive in for today. And actually, whilst you're there, you might think to yourself, well, I'll grab this one, and maybe you want to buy somebody a present. Maybe you've got a crafty friend and you think, oh, they'd love this. You can buy any 2 for £32 or $38 on that bundle. Wow, what a show. Lots of you chipping in and saying how much you're loving it. Love that last card, says Susie T. Brilliant. I can't wait to get this set. And Pam Montenegro on YouTube is saying these would be beautiful decorating pillar candles too. Listen, let us give you a chance to check out those baskets. We've unbelievably only got half an hour remaining on the show. We'll squeeze in some more demos. You'll have to vote for your demo of the show as well. But before all that, you've got stuff in your carts. Now is the time to check them out.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easy to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Oh, wow. Thank you for all these comments coming in. Well done if you checked out your baskets as well. Just to remind you, we've got the Sparkle Glitter Brush pens on the show. If you love your colouring, by the way, you'll be with us later on, hopefully, for Colour Me Happy, where we've got some brilliant deals coming up. But this is the Sparkle Glitter Brush pen collection. These are amazing, adding that sparkle to your project, of course, water-based as well. So you've got some brilliant pens there to do all of your different techniques with. And actually, these also brilliant for creating backgrounds for things like your Scenes of Light collection. These have been rejigged, reboxed for you as well, but you're going to get all 18 included with that. You've got your clear overlay sparkle pens as well. Normally $77.94 or over $100, $51.96 today, or $67.80 is the platinum price. And as I've said, if you do love your Spectrum Noir products, make sure you join us tonight or this afternoon, 2 o'clock East Coast, 11 a.m. West Coast for Colour Me Happy. Myself and Debbie here with a bit of a watercolour special, if you like, as far as Colour Me Happy is concerned. But those are great. Great addition to your craft room today. If you haven't yet got them, pop them into your basket. Linda Martinich on Facebook just saying, I love the sets and you two are my favourite presenting team. Oh, thanks, Linda. That's really kind of you. And hello from New Mexico. Linda, thank you so much. And I think that's the first message I've had from New Mexico, I think. And Jen M has a question. Can we do a question before we do another demo? Yeah. She says, what do you think is the heaviest paper that these die cuts would work on in order to make the sturdiest of scenes?
I would say a 300 GSM.
Thank you. Brilliantly answered. What are you flapping with over there?
I found this card. I love it. It's brilliant. Look at this card.
Do it again.
Ooh.
Oh, that is kind of cool.
How cool is that? I mean, look, it folds flat.
It's
amazing. And it's from, so Sandy Brooks has made this on our design team, but it's slotted in, look.
Oh, that's really clever. I was going to say, it looks like a little village by the sea.
Very, very clever. I'm going to look at this later and see like what I've got. I've already sorted out my next what's the word?
Demo?
Craft along. No, craft along.
Yep.
But I'm thinking this would be a good craft along, wouldn't it? Who would want to see a card like this? I love it.
So it's literally 2 separate cards just slotted in the top?
Yeah, slotted in, but it just makes such a cute, I just love it.
Stop playing with it over
Sorry,
there.
I get a bit excited and giddy about things like that. But we are going back on to we're going to fairies of lights this time.
Okay.
This one for me really lends itself to those sparkling lights. This would be a great one. Again, we said about doing one for Christmas on Christmas Eve. You could do one on your child's birthday eve and have it by their bed when they woke up with like you've got your little girl. Can you imagine waking up and you've got a little lighted up fairy card at the side saying this way to the presents?
Oh, I love that idea.
Yeah, you could do that for Daisy.
Running out of time a little bit for that, but maybe next year.
Right, so this is a gorgeous set. I think it is possibly my favourite. It's so beautiful. You've got the little fairy house here. You've got your die, which has got your gorgeous fairy and the little butterfly and the toadstools. It just is absolutely stunning. Really love this one. So first of all, what we're going to do is cut these two in the inside of our card. They look fabulous, so I'm just going to cut them into card and do sort of more of a silhouette card. But I will show you some of the other cards that our design team have done when we finish this one, because there is some really gorgeous designs of the fairies. So popping that in, I'm going to line that up there. I'm going to bring in my low-tack tape and just tape those together. So popping that into place.
You've already got lots of thumbs up for doing that last card on a craft along, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
it's
lots
good,
of love for
isn't
that
it?
idea.
I'm going to get the measurements and work it all out, and yeah, I'd love to. Oh, that's twisted around my finger. Look.
What's there's a craft along tomorrow, isn't there?
Yeah, Craig's got a craft along tomorrow. He did tell me. Oh, floral spray.
Ah, yes.
I'm just, what I'll do is I'll see when I have my next one. I mean, I have got one next Saturday, but like I say, I've already planned what my craft along is going to be. Oh,
A week on Saturday?
Week on Saturday,
Yep,
yes.
that's one of my 2 days next week.
Hey, yes. Yeah, I think we're in a weekend, aren't we? Saturday and Sunday.
I'm in Friday, Saturday.
Ah, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not in Friday. In fact, you've got a day off on Friday.
Have you?
Yep. I'm down at Create and Craft Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, off Friday, and then up here Saturday, Sunday and Monday, possibly Tuesday as well.
Blimey, they're keeping you busy at the minute, Debbie, aren't they?
Certainly are.
Here, there and
up
everywhere.
and down the country.
Good job you've got that sturdy A-Reg Fiesta with the roll-down windows.
Yeah, my roll-down windows.
50 mile an hour in the slow lane.
Let us know if you've got a car with roll-down windows.
Yeah.
There must be cars that still have roll-down windows, surely.
Well, not ones that they would make now, I don't think, would they? You wouldn't buy a new car now with roll-down windows.
Retro car?
A what? No, I think you could probably buy... What's that, Johnny? You don't have MOT rules in America.
Oh, so you can keep driving your cars, yeah.
Oh, fill us in on the rules of the road, please.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of places like that. I remember being in the Bahamas once before, and we got a taxi, and literally that you could see the road. There was holes in the floor.
What, in the bottom of the car?
In the bottom of the car.
I mean, it's one way to get air conditioning, that, isn't it? Seriously?
Yeah, it was really, really bad, yeah.
Yeah, because here in the UK, we obviously have the MOT, so every year, I think you're exempt if you buy a new car for the first 3 years, I think, but then after that, you have to take your car to the garage once a year to get, they tell you basically, you have all the bits and pieces checked, and if it's not good enough, it's not roadworthy enough, you have to then get it all fixed before you can drive it on the road.
Yeah, I had to have 2 new tyres on my MOT.
Oh, did you? Oh, dear.
Yeah, that wasn't cheap.
No, they're not cheap these days, are they, those tyres?
No, and I go for good tyres because I'm on the road a lot, so I think it was over £200.
For 2 tyres?
2 tyres, yes. Yeah.
It is not a cheap thing, is it, having a car?
No, not at all.
Well, let me know, though, in the States about, yes. Do you have something similar in the States? And also, do you still have cars? What was the question? With roll-down windows?
Roll-down windows. Roll-down windows. Do you? I mean, it's a bit of a silly question, really, isn't it? Of course you don't have roll-down windows.
Well, you might do.
Or does anyone have an old enough car that's got roll-down windows? Yeah.
It just seems weird to even think about that now, doesn't it?
I know.
I know a lot, like the last car that I had electric in the front. Oh no, was that the car before? Electric windows in the front and then roll-down ones in the back.
Ah, right, yeah.
That would only go down so far.
I have lots I've got a limited edition car.
Have you?
Yes, and it's got loads of extra bits. Do you know, I have yeah, it is a bit, I do feel a bit like that. I actually have, and wait for it because this is really exciting.
Do a drum roll?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you going to stop so I can speak?
No, I stop it when you announce what it is.
Okay, I've got a heated steering wheel.
I mean, that is...
Yeah.
How often do you use that, though?
Heated steering
How often do
wheel.
you really use that?
All the time.
Do you, though?
All the time.
Do you, though?
All the time.
Are you going to use it today with 25 degrees?
Well, not today, obviously, but we have, it's not very often we have 25 degrees weather.
No.
How many days of the year do we have that? Have you never got in your car in the morning, your hands are freezing and you can't touch anything because your fingers are so cold? Heated steering wheel.
Well, I use driving gloves for when I'm driving my car that are fur-lined. So I always keep my hands nice and warm that way. One doesn't need a heating steering wheel in my car. I've got a chauffeur. Oh, sorry, yes, I meant to say, Johnny, Jeeves has fur-lined gloves. One cannot afford limited edition cars with heated steering wheels. Oh, how the other half live, eh? Over there.
I've done this the wrong way now. I've done it the wrong way.
I want to come out to
pop
your
it
car
the other way.
in the brake and I want to put my hands on your steering wheel. If you can make that happen, please, that would be great. You literally can't say anything in this place anymore. I mean, honestly, can you, eh?
Not without me losing the plot.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. Yeah, love it. And, and I've got heated seats as well.
Well, I mean, seriously. Warm bum, warm fingers, what else do you need?
Exactly. Honestly, it's the best thing in the world. Look, what am I doing? There
I don't know,
there.
to be honest.
Oh, I did have it the right way. It's just that, do you know what I've done? Right, it doesn't matter. I'm going to bring in, I've got one. I've done it back to front. I've done it the wrong way round, so I'm going to bring in my one. Exactly the same, but I've got my fairies the right way. Oh, dearie me.
Johnny,
What else has it got? It's got, oh, I know what it's got. I know, yeah. No, the colour isn't. I've got a nice bright yellow car.
Yeah, what else is limited edition? I love this.
Yeah, so what else it does,
What else
it
does it do?
has, I don't know how to explain it. Do you know your flashers?
Your
No,
indicators?
not your indicators. No, when you flash
Your full beam?
Your full beam.
Yeah.
I have a full beam that senses, so I don't have to switch it on. So if it goes dark to a certain dark, they just automatically come on.
Do they automatically switch off though as well? Because that's really annoying.
And then
when
as soon as there's a light, it goes off.
Well, I mean that is posh.
I mean that is good. You've got to admit that's really good.
Well,
That makes me giggle every time. I go, oh, you did it again.
You've been giggling on when she's in a car on her own.
Oh, I do.
seriously.
Yeah, I do giggle on myself in the car. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, my car. I thought my car was high-tech, but nothing to that. I've got automatic, so I switch my lights on, and so like now they wouldn't be on, but then when it gets dark enough, the lights automatically come on. They don't automatically full beam, but they automatically switch on. I've also got in my car a rain sensor.
A rain
So
sensor.
I have, so when the rain starts coming down, it automatically.
Yeah, mine do that.
Oh, you got that, have you?
Yeah. Sorry.
I've got.
I also have little bleepers on my my side lights.
Bleepers?
Yeah, so if I go out, it warns me if a car's coming.
Oh, lane assist.
Yeah.
I ain't got that.
Yeah, lane assist. Yeah. And it's really not because I'm posh or paid a load of money for my car. It's a second-hand car. Rude.
We've all learned over the last 10 minutes, if you haven't learned anything about crafting, that Debbie's got the best car out of all of us. Johnny's got the worst car because Johnny's features in his car empty packets of Haribo and some empty coffee cups in the... and kids have left all the crisp packets in the back as well. But yeah.
I got Haribo's too.
I bet you've got in your car an automatic Haribo dispenser underneath the heated steering wheel. When I'm feeling a little bit peckish, my car knows to dispense the Haribo. And it doesn't place them into the little pocket. It chucks them up so I can catch them. Whilst I'm warming my hands on my steering wheel and keeping my bottom warm on my heated seat. And when it's dark, I have a little light that comes on inside the car so I can see the Haribo going up in the air whilst the beam's going on for the cars which are coming towards me in the other direction. I've got a very nice car.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear. I honestly thought before we started this conversation that my car had all of the whistles and bells, but I mean, Johnny, you need to go and hide your car around the corner. I mean, seriously, we all need to move.
I'll get a car like mine.
That's why John parks his bike round the corner, because he sees Debbie's in, he's like, I'm not parking mine next to that car. Tell you what. She's literally gone.
I can't actually see. You're so bad to me.
Oh dear. I definitely am coming to look at your car though in the break, 100%. This all started about 10 minutes ago and why were you talking about roll down windows? Where did that all come from?
Because I said that I rolled down my window and you said, well, you didn't roll it down. So you started it.
Did I? Linda says you can still roll down windows on some new cars in the US, but it costs more.
What, for roll downs?
Apparently
wow.
so. Annie L's got a heated steering wheel. I love mine, Debbie. I use it all winter.
Me too, all the time. I love it. It's my best thing ever.
Dana says I just got a new car with heated seats and steering wheel. It's wonderful.
I didn't even know it was a thing.
And Devaney says today's a rough day for me, and your laughing has made it easier.
Oh, I'm so pleased to hear that. Hear that. Yes. It's so nice. And actually, it does. Sometimes you just need to be took away from the real world, don't you?
You absolutely do. I never feel like I'm in the real world when I'm in this place. I can tell you that for nothing.
When you're with me.
No, especially not. Yeah, when I'm stuck in here, yeah. What time do the doors open?
Oh, dearie me. Oh, that's just funny. Oh, I'm glad other people have got the things that I have though, because and they'll understand how those little things like make a big deal.
One day, Johnny, one day. Yeah.
So those who don't believe magic will never find it. So if you don't believe you'll get heated steering wheels one day, you'll never have them.
Oh my God. I've never heard her laugh this hard before.
We finally finished that card. I didn't think we were ever going to get that finished.
Not a moment too soon.
There we go. So just nice and easy on the front, but that gorgeous background in there just looks amazing.
Oh dear. Lots of love for the demos. Donna is saying how Debbie can craft while laughing so hard is beyond me. So as we said, it's because she can multitask. That's the point. That is the point. Listen, I want to recap on some of the goodies that we've got on the show. But before that, let us get the voting going on the demo of the show, because otherwise we're just never going to get this done, are we? So we've got, I think, did we manage to do 4 in the end, I think? 4.
Yes,
anyway,
4.
Debbie's going to take you through them all. Describe the cards that you've made for us, Debbie, and number them up, please.
I didn't even finish this one. Let me bring you my finished one.
Here we go.
Okay, so number one was the houses and the reindeer, so Santa one. Christmas Eve, number one. Then we've got the lovely housing estate with a farm. Look, looks like that. Look, very nice. Number two. Number three is the domed front card. And number four, the gorgeous fairy. And I've added silver glitter now onto the front.
All right, there we go.
1, 2, 3 or 4.
Get voting. You have got, let's give you exactly 5 minutes, and that takes us to 5 to the hour. So get those votes coming in. What a show this has been. So lovely that you guys have loved the demos, loved the laughter, and loved this brand new collection as well. Shall we go through the boards again and show you everything that you're going to get? Remember, this bundle here is different to the bundle that you would have got on HSN for the fact that we're throwing in for free a set which is exclusive to us here on CTV. Now, let me give you the whole collection here, and then in a minute, I'll tell you how you can get the exclusive die on its own. But this bundle brings you your fairies of light. Again, just stunning for the fact that you've got all of the metal, all of the dies to be able to create those kind of front apertures within your card. And then in this case, you can pop in your little fairy there and your butterfly. And then you've got the scene behind it as well. So it's such a cool way to be able to create these cards with that depth of dimension, with that gorgeous scene feeling to it. And you've got some really lovely sentiments with these as well. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. So that's your fairies of light. That's the one that we've just seen. We've also seen your villages of light as well. Again, so cool this, isn't it? How you've got the foreground with that, it's almost like a little farmyard house really, with the little horse there by the tree. And then you've got the back die there as well to give you that feel of the village behind as well. And your sentiment there is: a house is made of bricks and beams, a home is made of hopes and dreams. Then you've got this one here. So these very much Christmas theme. This is your rooftops of light. I mean, amazing for anyone who loves the magic of Christmas, for the kids as well as a Christmas Eve card. Just stunning. Father Christmas with his reindeer flying across the night sky there. And you have the ability to create what is a stunning card. May you never be too grown up to search the skies this Christmas Eve. Beautiful. And then you're also going to get your Nativity of Light as well, showing you that traditional nativity scene. Again, all of the dies included to be able to create that. And then here's the one which you won't yet have. That's the exclusive one, your Wise Men of Light, with the 3 wise men there making their trek to Bethlehem for the birth of Jesus. And of course, what I love about this is that you can combine that with your Nativity of Light cards to create some really different scenes. So that's the bundle. However, many of you I know have already got the 4 that I've just shown you. This one is available individually, priced there on the screen. Almost half of the stock of this one individually has gone because loads of you are just adding this to complete the collection. $13.59 or $15.96 is the deal on that if you want to add that in today. But look, the kind of things that you can create, just amazing. Love the fact here that we've sort of popped our scene in the background there and then created almost like 2 domes to create a different scene with that particular card here. Look at the ways again that you can create the depth of dimension. So you've got like the little house and the tree in the front there, and then right through the back you've got the village scene there as well. Adding acetate into your card making projects again just gives this a whole new look with the kind of little house and the church in the foreground, throwing back to that city scene through the back of the acetate. One of my favourites though is again using like a little box die there to create the scenes that way. So again, I suppose with that you've got the ability then to be able to make these scenes as layered as you want them to be. Just a few ideas from my side, and I know Debbie has got some finished samples over her side as well. Let's have a look at what you got, Debbie.
Yeah, I really do have some beautiful ones. So this from Marie Jones, so pretty on the front. I love cards that look gorgeous on the front, nice, a simple clean card, but then you've got that amazing fairy on the inside there, which just looks incredible. So great one to work on. If you love your colouring in, all these really take themselves really well to colour in. Then you've got the gorgeous one here, again, that fairy scene, so beautiful. I mean, that is so designer looking, just putting that little pop of blue on the fairy's wings looks just beautiful. Use it in conjunction with all your different papers that you've got got. Love using your embossing folders on the front here and then opening up to get that gorgeous scene. As our Sarah would say, a mantelpiece pleaser. And I'm not surprised people are going for this one. I mean, look at that desert in the background, that pathway of sand going up with those camels. I mean, that is truly exquisite. So I'm not sure this one is selling very fast. But you can just decide whatever you want to do with them, however you want to do it. Add that touch of glitter. I mean, that looks incredible. You've got all the lights, so paper piece, all those lights back in of those windows, and how beautiful does that look? And this is the sort of thing that I'm talking about that can be your labour of love. And then one more we've got here, which again, another beautifully decorated front one, and then those gorgeous fairies in the background. And I really love doing that in black in the background to show sort of that darkness by the moon, and then in the forefront you've got a pop of colour. Just beautiful. And what's really nice about these is you get the sentiment stamps as well in them, so they just add to whatever you put them onto. So think about, I mean, we haven't even touched on boxes. You could create apertures in your boxes, you can make gift tags out of them. There's so much variety in these dies.
And you guys as well, if you're wanting to be able to create the background similar to the ones that you've seen on some of the cards there, we've actually packaged together for you some of our Harmony water reactive ink pads for you, so you can create some amazing backgrounds. So we've got the Twilight one first of all for you, which incorporates a set of 5 different colours, and actually you're only going to pay for 4 in this bundle. So we're going to give you your Midnight. You've also got your Jet Black in there. You're going to get your Misty Morning. Oh, there you go. You've also got in there your Lagoon, and then your Ocean Blue. The Ocean Blue, in this case, is the pad that you're not paying for, and we're also going to give you for free 15 sheets of your watercolour cardstock as well. So that's $15.97 or $22.24, saving 20%, then another 20% as a Platinum member. However, if you want to create kind of skylines with a bit of a sunrise feel, then you can do that as well, because we've packaged together again 5 more of our water reactive ink pads in the following colours. So in this package you have got your Honey Pot, you've got your Orange, you've also got your Lemon Tonic and the Chinese Red. Then that's where you stop paying, because we'll give you, in this case, the Fuchsia for free, and once again 15 sheets of your watercolour cardstock. £15.97 or $22.24 for that collection. Worth popping into your baskets, as I say, because it just helps you to create those gorgeous backgrounds, and I think it makes your whole set go a little bit further as well. Right. Let us tell you what is coming up, because plenty to look forward to. Don't forget, tomorrow, got a craft along for you with Craig and Joe's going to be back in. Plus, we've got Play Your Craft Right as well. Name That Squiggle tomorrow. It'll be Facebook versus YouTube. Once again, who's going to win? We will find out tomorrow morning, either Craig or Joe. But before all of that, of course, don't forget as well, tonight we've got Colour Me Happy. Lots of people's favourite show, 7 o'clock here in the UK, 2 o'clock Eastern time. And this evening we are going to be concentrating on your watercolour effects. Lots to look forward to on that show. And I know Debbie's got lots of great stuff to show you a little bit later on. But I hear you cry, what has been voted for as the demo of the show? Well, I can tell you it was very, very close. Ooh. The demo of the show was almost the Nativity, but the winner, number 4, the Fairy.
The Fairy!
Yes.
The one we got through with laughing so much.
Maybe that's what it was.
Beautiful choice.
Absolutely fantastic. So that one is going to go up on our Crafty Walk of Fame, up against Craig's card from earlier on, and of course whatever Debbie creates a little bit later on. So Debbie, final word on this collection, and also give us a little bit of a tease as to what you've got lined up for us on Colour Me Happy later on.
Yeah, lots of watercolouring. So we're going to be doing lots of different techniques, lots of ways you can use all your different Spectrum products. So yes, stay tuned, have all your pens and paints at hand, and we're going to be having a fab couple of hours.
Looking forward to that. In the meantime, make sure you go and check out your baskets, check out your carts. As we've said, the main worry that you've got is that wise men of light is flying so quickly. Once that goes, the bundle will go. So whatever you've gone for during this show, make sure you get those baskets checked out. You're going to have so much fun with this collection. So you've got hold of some lights as well. You really can create some gorgeous projects, some gorgeous centerpieces, some gorgeous boxes, whether it be for Christmas or indeed with some of the dies that we've got in the collection as well. These kind of cards for all year round. We're so pleased that you've enjoyed the show. Don't forget as well, during the 2-hour break, if you get a little bit of time, you can always head over to the Craft Awards website and get voting for us in those 11 categories. We'll chat more about that a little bit later on as well. In the meantime, though, I'm going to head off into the car park to check out Debbie's steering wheel. I think Johnny and Nicola are going to go along as well because it's ever so posh, isn't it? We'll see you back here in a couple of hours. Go warm your hands.